Hey guys, it's Dark Master here, back again for another LEGO Ninjago review. This time it is 70604 Tiger Widow Island. It has 450 pieces, 4 minifigures and 1 big fig. Let's get started. So here is the build of this set. Now let's start with the smallest part and work our way up. Left we have this small little island. It doesn't really have much. Has a spike, but that's it. Attached to it is this small little bridge thing, which is pretty basic, but it serves its purpose well. This is a stalactite and made out of a drill piece, which is a very nice parts usage. It has a few spikes here and there, and it's a little bit it. On top we have the perfect place to pose, big fig. And we have this palm tree. Now this is an upside down bush, which is really nice because it really captures what a palm tree looks like. It also has a few coconuts using minifigure head, as well as what I'm going to assume is a coconut crab, because those are the only crabs I know of that climb trees pretty much. But this tree is more than it appears. You see, it has a function. Now behind this is this. You remove it and it falls down. Now you're supposed to use this on, like, say, the pirates, which I'll probably show off in a little bit. But yeah, so it's a little function that's pretty nice. Some more leaves here, and then you got a bridge using some of these daggers and a sword piece. Very strange usage. And then we get to the main build. Now this is supposed to be a temple. I don't know what the name of this temple is exactly, but I know it's meant to hold the Tiger Widow, which I've removed, but it usually fits right in here. No, I'll show it off in a second, but I'm just removing it so you can see a look at it. So you have a sign that says, "Beware the Tiger Widow." And it has a kind of a face, which is really strange. I don't know why a cave would have a face, unless it was, built like that. But it's pretty cool. It's a nice, sort of small build. I really like it. It has these rock protrusions. I mean, it doesn't really look like a tiger. It looks more like a dinosaur to me, but I guess I'm just not, I don't have a high enough, creativity. But I really like these. See, they attach on like ball joints, these leaves, so they can like move around a lot. There's a lot of posability in this set of the terrain. You have another little small, leaf here, and a bit of some gold, like some pirate gold. And then the temple above is actually a lot more. I would say it's really oriental. See, it uses these swords as like, molding of this, that's a lot of advanced techniques. 2 stickers, of course. This is not a sticker, this is a print. And has some red pieces, to fit in with it. The top half actually has a function. So you take this, you remove this, and then a bomb drops. A coconut bomb. In fact, it's the same coconut bomb used on the trees. But I guess, the ones on the trees aren't really meant to be used in such a manner. But overall, it's pretty cool. The upper part is, I would say, a little less interesting than the lower part, but, maybe a bit. So let's look on the interior of this then, shall we? The interior of the temple, as you can clearly tell, you have a map of Ninjago, sort of a diagram involving the Tiger Widow and the Djinn Blade, which I'll go over in a second, and a bit of a mannequin, meant to represent some pirate dude. And it has this lantern. That's actually attached in a really unique way. I can't really show it off, but basically, it's not attached to anything, so it can, jiggle all around. It has a vine that in the, box art, Nia's holding on to. The interior of the cave is nothing, pretty much. It has some gold, really nothing of value there. You're meant to use this to open it, but for some reason it doesn't really work. And yeah, it's okay. So Now let's go on to the minifigures. Here are the 3 good minifigures. From left to right we have Wu, Nia, and Cole. Wu is pretty unique. He has a unique torso and leg printing, as well as a unique helmet. It also comes with a hat that you can put on, and this is what he looks like with his hat on. Now it also comes with another coconut bomb, I guess, and it's just another reuse of that piece. So there's a lot of reusing pieces, but in an ingenious way, so it kind of makes up for it. Let's go on to Nia. Nia looks pretty nice. She's carrying the tiger wood venom, which is supposedly the only thing that can hurt a djinn. I don't get it really, but yeah. I mean, she's very similar to her previous incarnation, but I would say it's improvement. I kind of wish they'd kept this color, but I understand why they got rid of it. But yeah. So let's go on to the third and final good guy minifigure. So here is Cole. Cole is actually in quite a few sets, but this time it comes with armor and a full-on head wrap, a ninja wrap. And he's also a ghost, making him, I would believe, exclusive for this set. Well, not much to say. I mean, I put him in a lot of other reviews, but I might as well just mention it again that he's a ghost in some sets, but he's not a ghost in others. There's a bit of an inconsistency there. Probably a problem with communication between the set designers and the TV designers, the TV series directors. But I'm sure it was just an accident, it wasn't on purpose. So it's understandable. Let's go on to the bad guy minifigure. Here is the sole bad guy minifigure. He comes with 2 revolvers that can be used as revolvers themselves, or they can be used as something else that I'm going to show in a little bit. His name is Squiffy, and there's really not much to show with him because I've already shown him in another set. But yeah, he's thanks to the battle pack, he's no longer the only pirate with yellow arms, but his asymmetry still showcases his uniqueness, and I still like his mustache. So yeah, as it is, it's pretty cool. But let's showcase what you were really looking forward to. So this is Dog Shank. I know he looks like a dude, but it's actually a girl. And she's a big fig, the first big fig I've ever gotten, and she's the only female big fig ever. And I've never understood the hate for big figs, but I kind of understand because there's not a lot of posability. She's always limited to this kind of pose, so you can't straighten her out. But I would say she has a little more uniqueness than say other big figs. She has the typical articulation in her hands and arms. She has a chain weapon, which is an anchor, which is pretty cool because she's a pirate. I really like how they didn't go the easy route and made him a dude and made him a girl. It's really cool, I would say. She has these 2 pirate flags, but yeah. Overall, I really like this big fig. I would say Ninjago has the best big figs out of all time. But I guess being the best and horrible big figs to some people isn't really a compliment. I don't know why, though. I don't know why some people hate him to the extent that they believe every big fig is trash. Because I can say, with all the printing and detail in this one, I actually kind of like this one. It's not like the Hulk where it's really nothing but green. But yeah. One of the reasons I bought this set was for her, but what can you say? I like this set. So here's the glider that's exclusive to this set. Now, this is very reminiscent of a previous Ninjago glider, but I'm gonna showcase why that's not the case in a little bit. But yeah, so clearly compared to the other one, it's not attached solely by his neck. See, it's meant to have this illusion of where the muskets are like handles, and it's a little more built up than the other one, which I'll make a showcase very soon, but it's pretty much, I would say I like this one. This is the very unique form of glider. But yeah, it's meant to go like this. Wee, wee. And he has these 2 stickers too, which are nice. Overall, I kind of wish it had been another character other than Squiffy, because he and Bucko get used in pretty much every set, but I understand that they have to, reuse some generic minifigures, but anyway. Let's go on to the next sub-build. This is Woo's hot air balloon that actually never appears in the, series. It only appears in, like, the intro to the series, which is kind of strange. It's one of those strange things that I guess they were unable to put in properly. It has a contraction piece in this hand that was used as hands in Bionicle. It has a really flexible, propeller that could be used very well. The balloon's too small in my opinion. I think it could have been just a little bit bigger. Because it looks like it barely supports like the weight of the basket, let alone, Woo and his hat. So, what do I think of it? I think it's a pretty nice little sub-build, but it's really nothing special. Let's go on to the thing people are fighting over, and that is the Tiger Widow. And once again, here showcases the LEGO Group's inability to make a six-legged spider. But hey, at least compared to all the other spiders, this one's actually kind of unique. You see, this has a samurai helmet, which is attached by the handle and used as its thorax. The head mold is pretty cool too. It has kind of this little... It uses these samurai horns as pedipalps. But yeah, so I've always figured that it's kind of, strange that LEGO does not know how many legs a spider has. And before anyone says, well, they do that so that arachnophobes buy their product, then what's the excuse of scorpions? Okay, scorpions regularly have like 8 legs in in LEGO products. So don't give me this, oh, they're worried about arachnophobes. No, they're not. They're worried about like spiders. Because arachnophobia is a fear of arachnids. It's not fear of spiders. Or is it? Like, I don't know the correct definition, but I think it's like fear of arachnids, not just, spiders. Though I guess, spiders get special treatment for some reason. Anyway, Tiger Widow, it's not a widow. It looks nothing like a black widow, but, it's a giant spider. Probably the most unique equivalent of one, so, collectible Djinn Blade. This time it's expressing Lloyd and his greenergy. Like, what is it even supposed to be? Like, at this point, like, at first it was the power of light creation, but like, now he's just green, and I don't get it. Anyway, I like this recolor. Getting all these recolors is pretty cool, and I like the fact that it has like a printed tile piece. It's not a sticker, because you know how hard it would be to put a sticker on that. They have done it in the past, and it's not fun. But yeah, this blade piece is really customizable. In fact, they used it in Nexo Knights in the future. But anyway, let's do one last thing, and then we'll do a wrap up. As promised, here's a comparison of the two gliders. This one's more stable because it's attached to his back, but I would say that I like this one a little more. It looks cooler. Like, as you can tell, it uses a lot of the same pieces. But I like how the pirates look like they're fighting with like garbage. They're using whatever pieces are around to build their ships. But this is enough of diversion. Let's go back to the final thoughts. This is Tiger Widow Island. What do I think of it? I think it's an excellent playset. I thoroughly enjoy the minifigure selection, and I think being that it has the best Lego Spider and Lego Big Fig so far, I would argue that I really enjoy it. With that being said, there are a few flaws. I think some of the islands could have used a little more like touching up, especially this one, like this bridge. And I think it's a little flat, but that's kind of necessary to facilitate such a large, nice, playset. So you have to make sacrifices. I realize that. But overall, what do I think of this? Aside from a few nitpicks, such as why does a spider have 6 legs, and why they can't make big figs with a little more articulation, I would say that this is a very solid playset, suitable for anyone who likes Ninjago. That's been about it, guys, and This has been the Dark Master. Remember to like, favorite, and subscribe for more LEGO reviews.